perfect Chicago style sausage. Here we go. It starts off, like I said before, with the Chicago River and all the authentic restaurants run off and their grease, their everything that is in their restaurants. It's just perfect. It correlates into the perfect dog. And well, anyway, what I do is I gather all the ingredients from the Chicago River and I put it in my container, take it to the back of my yard, and I put it through the sausage press. And the sausage press was patented by Mayor Daley himself, so it's gonna be the best, you know. And that's the way it is. That's the way it's gotta be. I make sure there's no Swedes around when I'm doing this, because I don't like them watching me, and I don't like them knowing my authentications about anything I do. I don't like them knowing anything about me. I fucking hate the Swedes, and that's all there is to it. Okay, so anyway, this sausage, it runs through the press, and it's made in links. The links are about 7 inches long each. 7 is Mayor Daley's lucky number. So anyway, I try to go with what everything that's sponsored by him. So this sausage comes out of the press perfectly round and perfectly pitched off at the end, and then it follows by another one pressed on the link, perfectly round, perfectly pitched off at the end with the skin attached to it still. And so I rip the skin off after all the sausages are done. See, I don't like to share my sausages, no way. I have to keep them for myself. And for my roommate, White Carl Winslow, which I don't know when he'll be home soon, but he's out there at the shoelace factory doing something, with his work. Anyway, the last time as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go out there in a little while and make some more sausages, and that's just the way I do things here. My daily routine is look, looky here.
You got an episode of the Chicago Boys happening.
Yeah, I do. Yes. Well,
hey, there I am. Oh, okay, I'm White Carl. Turn back. You go ahead.
Well, anyway, I was just gonna finish up my story right quick. Okay, the sausages. My daily routine is get up in the morning, eat my sausage, go down the street, take a little walk while eating another sausage, go to the park, have my sausages ready to eat there, and come back, eat some more sausages, and that's pretty much about it. Then I go to bed dreaming about sausages.
That's pretty much the Chicago way. And he's a good kid. He gets the job done. He's actually 42. I call him a kid. But 42. Speaking of work, I just got back from work at the shoelace factory where I was until recently number 72, inspector number 72 of 78. As I've explained before, my name is White Carl Winslow, and they call me White Carl because in addition to the uniform I have to wear at the sausage factory, which you can see is clearly white, and I am white as you can see underneath it, as all people in Chicago are. And but there's another guy down there at the shoelace factory whose name is Carl, and of course he's black, and Carl's usually a black name, so they call him Carl, and I'm White Carl. Anyway, this guy is a bit of a thorn in my side. He's always on my back. He used to be number 77 when I was 78 when I first started, and now he's the foreman in my local region. And this guy rides my ass all the time. I don't even like it. He acts like he's a damn Swede. He was from Chicago. He's a traitor as far as I'm concerned. But so I was at the factory today, and all the shoelaces were being misinspected because they all had the little calipers on the end of their rung around backwards. So I said the whole batch is wrong, and I demanded that the whole factory shut down and take it out. And I was ready to get a reward from that. When you do it all yourself and you make it happen, that's called doing a daily around here.
Yeah, we do dailies all the time.
We do dailies all the time. We do dailies daily. We do dailies daily in the back of the yard. That's what we do. So I was down at the shoelace factory doing a daily, and lo and behold, as it turns out, I was completely wrong. I was really hoping that I could get to be Carl and he would be Black Carl from now on, but actually the calipers were actually wound correctly, and I ruined the entire packaging shipment. And if I didn't know, if my cousin wasn't friends with the manager, I probably had lost my job. But I did get to stay on, but I was demoted once again to number 78 for the third year running. Still trying to get up there to number 16, which is the local line foreman, but until then, I guess I'm White Carl Winslow, and he's just Carl. The traitor's Carl. He's Carl, and I'm White Carl.
White Carl.
White Carl.
Oh.
I guess that's what I'm White Carl.
White Carl. That's all there's to it.
That ain't the way you treat people in Chicago. That ain't the way
you treat them the Chicago way, or get the fuck out.
You treat them with respect. You treat them like Mayor Daley treats a fellow man. You treat them with dignity and respect, but no, they call me White Carl. I'm in a white uniform every day. I'm number 78 again, and I'm looking at shoelaces every day. And I tell you, I'm so wound up and about as wound up as a shoelace.
I don't understand. There's only two ways to treat people. It's like a Swede or the Chicago way. You don't want to treat people like the Swedes because they're they're Swedes. They're not white.
No, they're not white. They ain't from Chicago. They ain't from Chicago. Okay, all right.
I'm giving the boot.
Let's think about something nice so I can calm down a little bit. Let's think about Mayor Daley.
Wound up from these fucking
Mayor
Swedes.
Daley.
Putting in your head that you're fucking up this shit.
Mayor Daley. Daley. Okay. So the great mayor, now president, permanent for life as far as I am concerned.
The great cabinet of
The great cabinet of Chicago would be Richard Daley Sr., although Junior's doing his job while he's temporarily up in heaven.
He took his dad's footsteps, to office.
Which was a good thing, because we can't have a non-Daley in office. Right now we got Ram Emanuel.
Right, well,
He's occupying City Hall.
He's some stupid schmuck.
While Daley Jr. is the official mayor in exile as far as we are concerned. Because Daley, what were you talking about before I got here?
Well, how great how my machine back there in the back of my yard was pressed by Daley himself, and he has a signature written all over. But anyway, that's another story. I just had to bring that one up.
So you were talking about the sausages?
Yeah, I was talking about sausages.
That's good. I told him we agreed he should probably talk about sausages at some point.
Yeah, right.
But so Daley invented his own way of doing sausages around here, and when you go up there and you ask for an official Trembecki sausage, all you say is, "Give me the Daley," and that's when you take a nice Polski sausage,
About 7 inches long.
7 inches long, with
Pinched off at the ends.
pinched off at the ends, made in the back of the yard, and you say, "Give it to me the Daley style." That's when you get one sausage, and then as a topping, you got another Polish sausage on top. Because Daley could take them 2 at a time.
Yeah.
He was such a robust and stocked man, he could take 2 Polishes at one time, no problem. And that's what a true Chicagoite does. They don't treat you like Black Carl does down there at the shoelace factory.
Thinking you're doing everything the wrong way.
When he's really doing it the wrong way, it's just that the machine agrees with him and the boss agrees with him. But I know I'm doing it right. I'm from Chicago. I don't know where he's from.
He has some control over everybody else. I guess especially the Swedes.
Especially the Swedes. He gets
sure he's a Swede himself.
I think he is. He looks like a Swede. He ain't look like he's from Chicago.
No,
I'll tell you that much. He ain't look like he's from Chicago.
He's not from no Chicago.
He ain't from Chicago.
He ain't from Chicago.
No.
No way.
So anyway, this Daley hating traitor Black Carl, or as everyone else calls him, Carl, he's just driving me up the wall lately. But think Daley. I'm home to eat some Polski sausages, see a few skanks maybe later, and I think I'll talk to my Uncle Ricky. Until then, we are the Chicago boys. I am White Carl Winslow.
And I'm Bart Trembecki.
Hey there.
Hey.